Hello. Uh, I'm here to talk about teatro, which is a game about a play being staged in a walking simulator context without real actors. Uh, the idea is to deconstruct a play inspired mostly by my experience with alternative and low budget theater spaces back in my hometown and in Sao Paulo. Most notably, as a reference, is Teatro Oficina, which is a theater space that creates a different kind of separation between audience and players, where the actors climb around, they interact with the audience, and the whole way the stage is set up is very different and unusual. Other than that, a very big inspiration is Erica Stocking's The Artist Studio is Her Bedroom, which is an installation piece where different props of a theater piece are spread out in the space, and the scripts for separate actors is laid out in a bed in the centerpiece. You can pick up that, and if you want, you can act it out. But sadly, you're probably alone, or your friends don't want to act out it with you. Uh, the idea for the game is then for you to be able to walk around the different places in display in this theater space. You can find the backstage, where you can find the props and the clothes that the actors can wear. Go to the lighting room and see how the play will be lighted up and different presets for lighting. You can go to the stage and see how the props align there and how different setup the stage can be. You can go to the orchestra pit and find out how the music will sound. Finally, you can go to the audience and just sit and chill and look at what's going on right there. The game is intended to be a mingle player game, which is a single player but multiplayer, not unlike a climbing gym or Orchestra Dusk, which is a game that you play as a single player game, but in the end figure out that all the content was generated by other players dying, or a racing game's ghosts mechanic, where someone records their ghost and that keeps running after a while. Which brings me to the idea that the game would all be running in a time loop, so that you can act and do different things in the play and they are repeated like a music sequencer. You can creatively use the different aspects of the play and interact with them to create like your own version of this play that exists in this walking simulator space. Time loop as a mechanic is a very common thing. This game just released recently, which is pretty similar to this idea, but with competitive flow. This is intended to be a chaotic theater experience. Here is a nice looking slide with nice looking games for you to see my visual references, and thank you a lot.